Hello and welcome to my channel, Saving with Kay. If you are new here, welcome. Let me know down in the comments so I can say hi to you. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back to another one of my videos. Today I am doing a stockpile sale prep video. So this is the second time I've done a stockpile sale. I did one back in April and I made $1,300. So I was super excited about how well it went. I did learn some things from that sale that I'm doing it differently in this sale, and I will go over all the tips and tricks that I have learned or that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to go over pricing, advertising, my organization, and all sorts of things. So I'll be covering all those items. I will kind of show you how I tag items, how I organize them. I apologize for my basement is a catch-all, so all of my stockpile sales or stockpile is kind of like scattered all throughout my basement, so I apologize in advance. And the lighting isn't very good either, so it's a little bit of a mess, but we're going to kind of organize the stockpile and, you know, get everything ready for the stockpile sale. So it'll be, you know, killing two birds with one stone here. So but yeah, I'll go over all of those things. If there's any questions that you have that I don't cover in this video, you can leave them down in the comments and I would love to answer those for you if I can. So let's get into all of the tips and tricks that I have. Okay, so as far as the stockpile sale itself, I'm having it on a Saturday from 8 to noon. In April, I had it from 8 to 4, and I ended up closing early because nobody came after probably 12 or 1. So I don't think you have to be open a long time to sell items. Some people do multiple days. I'm only just doing one day. I think I'll be able to sell quite a bit. Anything I don't sell, I might try selling on Facebook Marketplace. I do have a bundles page, and on the tables, it got all wrinkled when I put it in my little laminated pouch, but I have like a couponing bundles Facebook page. So I put this laminated QR code, and yeah, you could tell it's all wrinkled. I'm gonna have to probably get a new one. So people can follow me on there as well. So when I do coupon bundles, which I haven't done lately, but the people on there, I always post on there first, and then I'll post on Marketplace. But the people who are on my bundles page, I am gonna let them shop early. So doing something like that might be a good way to get like returning customers. So I just wanna throw that tip out there. It's not really stockpile sale related, but that's just how I do it. Okay, so as far as payment methods, I personally am okay with taking Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. Some people are not, and that's okay. I personally have never had an issue. And one thing that I learned in my stockpile sale in April was that in my advertisement that I posted out on Facebook, I did not include that I was going to take Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. So once people found out I do, they bought a lot more. So that's something I am going to change. I'm going to advertise it. And then as far as like having it readily available, I'm going to have cash, just, you know, like normal. And then I also put QR codes to each of those 3 payment methods, so people can just scan them real quick, and it's just easier instead of trying to pull it up on my phone. So this worked out really well, and I laminated it so I can keep using it every time. My husband double checked that it still works, and they do. So that's a little bit of a tip to make things a little bit easier if that's the route you want to go for payment methods. Okay, so let's talk about advertising. Now, I will post my advertising probably sometime today. Today is Wednesday. And since the ad is on my phone and I'm recording on my phone, I'll pop up a picture of what I put in the description. I cover things like the items are brand new and legally purchased, because I've had people accuse me of stealing. And, you know, I do 30 to 80% off Walmart prices. My prices are firm. I do not personally go down on any prices. So, yeah, so I put that in there. I don't put my address in there yet, but I do give them a general location of my neighborhood so they know. I will update with my address probably Saturday morning, because I don't want people just showing up at my house trying to buy stuff. So I'm a little paranoid about stuff like that. So that's how I do that. I will post that on Facebook and on Nextdoor. The Nextdoor app is the app a lot of people use around here besides Facebook as far as garage sales and selling things of that nature. So that's what I will do for that. And then I do have signs that I'll put at all the major intersections. Now where I live is off kind of a highway, so I'm lucky to where there's a lot of traffic coming off the exits that will see my sign. So I did discover back in April, a lot of people came based off of my Facebook and Nextdoor posts. I don't know how many people came for the signs. So a lot of people told me that they saw me on Facebook and Nextdoor. I don't know why I keep blanking on that. Sorry guys. So yeah. So with advertising, that is how I do it. You know, there might be an app. I want to say OfferUp is another app that I've heard of. I don't know anybody that uses that around here, but that might be another place you could probably post it. So, but that is how I personally do advertising, and it seems to be working very well for me. Now, as far as a goal for this stockpile sale, I think the number one goal for me is to get product out of my house. So I'm not one to want to keep a huge stockpile. I would rather sell it cheaply or give it away than have it sit in my house, especially if it's a product I'm not going to use. I have no reason to have it in my house. So that's my personal opinion. I have a smaller stockpile than some people, but everybody is different. Everybody wants, you know, to do different things with their stockpile, and that's okay. So I think my number one goal is to get rid of product. Now, as far as money wise, I'm hoping I can get 1,000. I got 1,300 back in April. I'm not sure if I have as much as I did back then. And the other thing is I am not selling liquid Tide. We use that in my household, and we haven't been getting as good of deals on Tide like we had been. So I'm gonna hold on to the liquid Tide. So like, especially with laundry products, the detergent that I'm selling the most of is Persil and the All Free and Clear. And I don't know if a lot of people use that. I guess I'll find out. So it'll be interesting to see when I'm not selling things like that, how this will go. I'm hoping that because my prices are right, a lot of people will buy. So we'll have to see, but those are my goals. Get rid of product and make $1,000. So fingers crossed we can hit it. Okay, so now we're gonna move into getting ready for the actual stockpile. Now, before I decided I was gonna make a video, I had already started putting things in like bins and stuff like that. And I can't do this in one day. I have to do it in different times. I can't do anything with Declan around. Love that boy, but he just gets at everything. So it's basically if my husband's home or if Declan's at preschool. So it's very little bits of time over, I would say it probably took me about 2.5 weeks. So I'll show you what I've already started, and then what I had done this last week. I will show you a little bit of me like tagging products, but I don't do a whole lot of that in this video because you kind of get the point. You know, if I recorded the entire time of me getting ready, this would be like a 3-hour long video. So I don't think you guys want to watch that. So we'll do that. I'll show you all the different products that I'm going to be selling. And yeah, so let's get inside and I will show you how I get ready for my stockpile sale. Okay, so I'm going to start off by showing you what I have gotten done. I started this last week. So these crates I got, it's probably been a few years ago, during back to school, like clearance items. I think I got it for like $2 or something. I haven't seen them go on clearance like that since then, so I'm kind of bummed. But if you can find these are really awesome to hold like shampoo and conditioners and stuff like that. So I'm selling like the Tresemme, the Dove, the Garnier. I'm going to do $2 each, or 2 for $3. And I don't think I'll change my mind on that. I think I'll probably leave that way since it's like the plain Jane shampoos and conditioners. All of the like travel size, I'm going to do 50 cents each. And then the oral care, a lot of the oral care I have like packed in here, like it's upside down. So sorry guys, but I have it packed in like that. And then the toothbrushes, I'm going to do $1 off of all of it. It doesn't matter if it's a fancy brand or not, because we almost always get it for free or money makers. So I'm just going to leave the pricing the way it is there. Makeup, I'm going to do about 50 cents each, I think. I did $1 in my April stockpile sale, and not a whole lot of it sold. So I'm going to do 50 cents. I can't use a lot of this. I have super sensitive skin. So I can use like maybe the eyeliner or the eyeshadow or mascara, but that's about it. So hopefully I can get rid of those. Disposables I'm going to do at $2 each, just because I used to sell them for $3 and I could never sell them. So I'm going to do $2 each on these. Now I did want to talk about these boxes. So in my April stockpile sale video, I had comments from people saying that I'm stealing these boxes. I am not stealing these boxes. Some of you know, some of you don't. My husband was in the Army for 18 years. He deployed 6 times. So when you have somebody in the military and you're sending them care packages, you can order these boxes. It's like a military kit for free. So I ordered these a long time ago. They have been sitting in our house or just traveling with us since 2019, since my husband's last deployment. So I had them sitting around, and I had seen Jody Dunn's, one of Jody Dunn's stockpile sale videos, and saw that she used those. I'm like, that is perfect. I thought that was the greatest idea with using the boxes for that. So yes, I am using them for my stockpile sale, but I also still ship things. I have 2 bonus kids that live out of state. So they're still being used for their intended purposes. I did not steal them. So just wanted to throw that out there for the people who wanted to make that comment. So anyways, we will move on from that. And then now I still have a lot to do. It is an absolute mess. So I apologize. So the Nivea body wash, like the plain Jane ones, and then like the plain Jane Dove, I'm going to do $3 for those. And then I'm not even bothering putting a lot of these laundry detergents away because I'm going to be tagging them today. So the Scott, I don't have a whole lot of Scott. I'm going to do $2.50 for those. And I'm not going to be getting rid of any of the Charmin. Or if you watched my Kroger video a couple weeks ago, we got like the Kroger version of Charmin, super cheap. Those are my favorite toilet paper. That's my favorite toilet paper brand, and I'm not getting rid of those. So, and I also am not getting rid of my other paper towels besides the Scott. I'm just not a big fan of Scott, so I'm holding on to all those because we don't get a whole lot of deals on those. So then let's move on to the, like the premium body washes, the Gentleman's, the Old Spice Gentleman's. This one's the exfoliating one, I think. Yeah. And then the Olay fancy ones. I'm going to do $4 on these. And then for the sprays, I haven't officially decided if I'm going to do $2 or $3. I really didn't get rid of all of them. I think I got rid of the majority of them in April, but not all of them. And I really want to get rid of as many as possible. I'm really wanting to downsize my stockpile, I think. I just don't see the need to keep items that I'm not going to use. So it's great to get them and then be able to, you know, sell them at 50% off and save some other people money. I think I want to downsize from what I have right now. So that's the plan of the stockpile, is to get rid as much as I can. So that's the prices on those. I already started setting out some of the laundry detergent. Now, a lot of it is scattered. Here's my monstrosity of a stockpile. It's just everywhere. I was so busy this summer, and I can't work on this when Declan's home. He's a second-born COVID baby. So he's a little feral. And it's so hard to get anything done with him around. So this is like over the summer, and then, you know, the last few weeks, it's been a mess. But I'm going to work on this, you know, when he's at like preschool and I'm not couponing. So yeah, we're going to get rid of the majority of this. I think the only laundry detergent I'm going to keep is the Tide, because that's what we use. So all the Persil that we've been getting, you know, I'm getting rid of all of that. So I've got to definitely get some organization going on. So yeah, I think I'm going to start by pulling all of the laundry detergent out and tagging those. Okay, so I'm getting ready to tag my laundry products. I tag them individually, especially this time I'm going to have my sister and my brother's girlfriend helping me out, so I'm not trying to run it all by myself again. That was a little stressful. But so last time I had a stockpile sale in April, I had this, all smaller bottles were $3, and then like these big ones were $6. Now we all know we haven't been getting a whole lot of like good deals on laundry products, and the prices have just gone up. So I think I might go up on my prices. And now with the smaller bottles like this, the small bottle is $4.97. So I'm going to leave it at $3. I don't think I could get people to buy it if it's $4. Same with the Persil. Now the Persil is $5.44 at Walmart. So I think I'll still leave that at $3. But the bigger bottles, so like something like this, it's $11.97 at Walmart, and I was selling it for $6. So a lot of people are like, your prices are really low. So I think this time I will up my prices to $7. I still want to like pass on good savings to people. I think I struggle with that. I struggle with like wanting to help others, but also not short myself. So here we are. So I think I'll go up to 7 on these, and probably the Tide Pods too. Yeah, I think I'll do 7 on the Tide Pods, or like the bigger bottles of things, except for the Arm & Hammer. The Arm & Hammer I have a hard time getting rid of, and they're usually cheaper. So I think for like the big bottles, I'll do 5, or the like, I can't reach it from here, but the big pack of the pods, I'll do for 5. And then the smaller bottles, I don't know if I grabbed those yet, I'll do for $2, just because they're cheaper products. So yeah, I think that covers the pricing. And for what I use, they're like little dots. I don't really color code anything. I just use them all. I just write the prices on this and then stick it on each individual bottle. So that's what I'm gonna do. And all right, so let's get started. So I'm kind of fast forwarding through this little process because, you know, it takes a lot of time to tag these sometimes. So, but I'd love to hear from you guys if you've ever done a stockpile sale, if you have any tips and tricks you would like to share with others in the comments. Everybody is different, so how I do things might not work best for others, but if your idea works better for them, that would be great to share. So I'd love to hear all the different ideas that you guys have. And if you've done a stockpile sale, if you do bundles, anything you want to share would be awesome to help others out. Okay, so this is a couple days after I started on the laundry detergent that I'm getting rid of. So I was able to clean up a little bit. I didn't get that recorded just because my video was for my midweek was uploading on my phone, so I couldn't record there. But doesn't this look so nice? One of the car fresheners fell, but oh my gosh, it's not so crazy anymore. We're still working on all this stuff. But yeah, everything up here, I'm not getting rid of. All that toilet paper, all the garbage bags and whatnot, I'm not getting rid of. And we've got a lot of personal care stuff. Now, you might see some of these have stickers on them. I had these on my stockpile sale in April and they didn't sell. So anything that I still have that has stickers on them for my other stockpile, I'm going to mark down so I can try to get rid of those. So I brought everything out here. So now I just got to organize and we'll get started on that. Okay, so right now I'm going through all of like the medication that we have gotten or vitamins. Now, for me personally, I do not sell cold or allergy or pain relief medication. I'm just not comfortable doing that. So the only things I really sell out of that is like first aid stuff and dietary supplements, stuff that, I don't know, just makes me feel better about selling. I feel weird selling cold medicine and things of that nature, so I don't do that. So I don't have a whole lot this time. So some of these, like these total bowls, you could kind of see I had a blue sticker behind it. I sold them for $2 in April and they didn't sell, so I'm putting them for $1. Same with the like Omega Red Omega 3s. This was $5. I'm doing $2. So some of these are super, super low in price, but that's because I tried to sell them and I couldn't sell them. So that's what I did with that. Now, anything that was expiring by the end of the year, I am not selling. So you want to double check and make sure that you're checking expiration dates and things like that, so you're not selling expired products. And I pretty much I might hold on to them. Like these, I think expire. Oh, these expired in May. I haven't decided if I'm going to hang on to them for myself. I don't think so. We never really used these to begin with. But yeah, if they're expired, I'm just going to throw them out. Like this expires in October. So, yeah. So, and I built a little first aid kit out of everything that we've gotten because the first aid kit in my car was expired. So, we got to have all that on hand because of the boys and they're rambunctious little kids. So we got to have all that on hand. And so yeah, I'm probably going to throw away a lot of the expired stuff. Yeah, this was expired in July. So yeah, make sure you're not selling anything expired because you don't want any liability issues. All right, so I am officially done tagging everything. I'm going to kind of do a quick overview of everything that I think I haven't shown you. So this is just another box of the shampoo and conditioners that I'm going to do 2 for $3. And then this box of shampoo, this has like the fancy Dove Scalp Hair and Therapy. I really wanted to like those products, but I wasn't a fan. So I'm going to get rid of those. And like the OGX, and what else is in here? Love Beauty and Planet. I'm going to do 2 for $4 on those. And then, I'm sorry if you hear loud noises. Between them working on our deck is being torn apart because it's falling over. So they're fixing it. And then Declan's jumping around upstairs. We're in the basement, so it's very loud down here sometimes. So we've got I'm doing $1 for these because when I'm gone. The Gain, I'm doing, I don't know if you can see the tag, $3. The Snuggle, I'm doing $3. Let's move all this. So the Arm & Hammer, scent beads, I'm doing 2. The, let's see, this small one, I'm doing $2. Medium ones are 3. This big one is 5, and then this one's like an in-between. That's 4. The Arm & Hammer Liquid, I'm doing $5. Snuggle Fabric Softener, I'm doing $2 on those. These big Downies, I'm going to do 4. The All, I'm doing 7. And then I can't remember if I showed you guys the stem, but the stem I'm doing 3. I tried to sell them for 5 last time and they didn't really sell. I'm selling the refills for $1. And then over here, I'm going to have to find a bigger box. I ran out of boxes, so I'm going to have to figure out something. But this just has miscellaneous like soaps, like the Dove. Gosh, I used to get them all the time. Yeah, I definitely need to get a new box. Like those bars of soap I'm selling for $2. Nobody ever wants to buy these, so I'm selling them for $2. I got some Gold Bond, some of the Dial, some Axe. Just lots of things that I have a hard time selling. I'm selling for $2 in this thing. I'm going to keep that over there. So this one I am selling $1. It has the soft scrub, this Bounce 3-in-1, some Palmolive. I probably could sell, especially like that big Palmolive, for more, but I just want it out of my house. So that's where we're at here. And then we have miscellaneous like personal care stuff. A lot of this stuff I tried to sell in April and I didn't sell it. So that's why a lot of it is super low on price. Like this one thing that we all know I can't say, I'm selling for $3. I tried to sell it for $5 and I didn't really have any sales. So trying that. Let's see what else was in here for sure. The Shea Moisture Extra Virgin Coconut Oil I had for $4, so I put it to $2. Bulldog, I've always had a hard time getting rid of. The Garnier Skin Active Blackhead Eliminating Scrub I'm selling for $2. And then my mop, I tried to sell for $15 last time, didn't sell, so I'm going to sell it for $10. Hopefully somebody will take it. And then we've got some mouthwashes. I'm doing $2 each. I don't have that much. So these Nivea Intense Healing Lotions I'm selling for $4. I might go lower on those. I'm not sure if I'll leave it there. I'll have to think. I'm still trying to gather my thoughts fully on prices, so I might change some by the time the sale happens. And then these, I haven't tagged them yet, but what I'm going to do is I think 2 for $4 on these, and then 2 for $5 on these big pump ones, just to get rid of them, unless my brother's girlfriend wants a lot of them because she likes Dove, so we'll have to see. And then hand soaps. So the Dove for sure I'm leaving at $2. These little soft soaps I'll probably mark down to $1. I just haven't gotten a chance yet. For feminine care, I have the hardest time getting rid of feminine care. So it's $1 for any product. It doesn't matter. All feminine care, $1. So now let me try to move this chair my husband was sitting on to help me. So now here is my stockpile now. It's so like neat now, minus a few odds and ends, but oh, I gotta put that Palmolive in there, but it's definitely a lot more space. But these shelves that I have, like something must have leaked and I can't get it off, so it looks a little rough, but this where we're at. So keeping all that. Excuse my That's Ebony, our dog. She passed away in November, and Roman asked for her ashes and to switch pictures of her. So that's Roman as a baby. Roman's my 7-year-old with Eb. So when we had the tornado in April, Roman panicked a little bit because we had Ebony's ashes up on the, we have like a fireplace upstairs. And when he heard the tornado sirens going off, he like freaked out because he wanted to run back and get her. So yeah, he was very attached to her. So anyways, now we keep her down in the basement because he didn't want anything to happen to her. So that's why she's kind of hanging out with my stockpile. So anyways, we'll move on from that. We've got, you know, the Raid and stuff like that. The baggies, I go through baggies like crazy because of the boys' school stuff. All this stuff I'm keeping, or the Easter baskets. I signed up to make baskets for my kids' carnival at school, so that's why the Easter baskets are out. So, but yeah, and then this tote has just school supplies, so nothing major. And then this is where I kept my makeup. A random Colgate. My husband wants to put that there, but yeah, that's all I'm keeping for makeup and some nail polish. I'm not big into makeup, you know, the toothpaste, and there's nothing in that one. So now my basement still is a disaster, but hopefully all of this stuff will sell and I could have my basement back, and that will be nice, and I can actually do something with it. So that is all I have for pricing. Be sure to stay tuned to see how well my stockpile went, and I will be posting that on Sunday. So we will see you guys then. Thanks, guys.